You've heard that Google Ads is the best way to scale your real estate wholesaling business, and now you're looking for the secret sauce to actually get results. In this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you the top performing keywords that drive highly motivated seller leads in our campaigns. I'm going to share with you how much we're paying per click to show up for these keywords, and ultimately what I'm going to show you is how many conversions it takes to get us a deal. Also, if you stay to the very end, I'm going to share with you the secret method to optimizing a Google Ads campaign, regardless if you've been running it for 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, or 10 years, and how by doing this one simple thing will make your Google Ads campaign perform better and ultimately drive higher quality conversions for years to come. But first, my name's Carter and I'm a real estate investor here in the Wisconsin area, and online lead gen is our primary source of off-market motivated seller leads. To date, I've spent well over $200,000 of my own money generating online leads, and everything that I show you in these videos is something that we're actually implementing in our business. But for lack of time and me wanting to jam-pack this video with content, let's first dive into Google keyword match types. You have broad match, phrase match, and exact match keywords. But what is a match type, you might ask? It is the restraint that the Google Ads algorithm puts on your keywords for searches that are done. Meaning, if you have an exact match keyword showing up for "we buy houses," generally with an exact match, you're only going to show up on the search "we buy houses." Now maybe if there's a city at the end, it might show up. But on the opposite side of the spectrum, if you have broad match keywords, you could have the keyword of cash home buyers and still show up for Century 21 realtors listing homes. Is there a correlation between the two searches? Absolutely not, but that is the one fault of broad match keywords. And I'll discuss more later on in this video how you can optimize broad match keywords to drive the most motivated seller leads in your particular area. But without further ado, let's jump into our campaign. So we're inside of our Google Ads campaign, and for context, obviously you can see right here that this is from 2017 to today's date. So I'm taking a broad overview of what keywords we're using, what ones we're utilizing, and ultimately what ones are driving the most conversions in our campaigns. As we look at these keywords, you can see here, we buy houses cash, we buy houses, sell your house fast, companies, we buy houses cash, all of these different things. And you can check out the conversions that we've had. Total conversions, 251. We have 22 from this one with a 14% conversion rate, 14 here. We got 13.88% conversion rate. We have 10 here for we buy houses, 21.87 conversion rate. Sell your house fast, 5.32. That might not be satisfactory, but it's ultimately still driving conversion. And what some of you might worry about when you're looking at this, you're like, Carter, although you're getting a high conversion rate, how many of these leads does it take to get a deal? Like you're spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars per lead. That might not even result in a deal. So I'm going to stick to cold calling. And although we might not be able to compete with the price of cold calling or cost per deal for cold calling, what you have to realize is on average, it takes us 6 of these leads to generate a deal. So if our average cost per conversion is roughly $340, we'll spend about $2,000 or $2,100 per deal, which ultimately makes sense if you're earning $20,000 net profit, $25,000, $30,000 net profit. And I have to say, Google PPC generates some of the most motivated sellers who are out there searching for you to solve their problem. So as we dive into this further, you can see some of these, there's a lot of clicks, there's a lot of cost to it. We have a lot of conversions, and you can check out the cost per conversion. So $225, $136, $176, $301, $85, $184. In our campaigns, we have phone calls counted as conversions. We have lead opt-ins to our Carrot site counted as conversions. And these are people that we're actually having conversations with. So if someone just clicks on our site and starts scrolling through stuff, that's not a conversion, that is a click. And then what we do with those leads that opt in is what sets us apart from the competition, but I'll share that with you here in just a second so you can duplicate it in your business. So I already discussed conversion rate on here. What I wanted to go over really quick is you see that some of these keywords are duplicated. Like we have we buy houses, we buy houses, we buy houses, all driving conversions. And you can tell actually if you look closely these are all broad match keywords. So you might be wondering, Carter, why are multiple of the same keywords driving conversions? It's because we have them utilized in multiple different campaigns in multiple different locations. So with having the same keyword across multiple different campaigns, it ultimately shows you that that keyword works, which means if you implemented it in your business and you have the proper setup, the proper ad copy, you should be able to generate leads, results, and close deals from that keyword alone. Now that I discussed that, let's talk cost per click. Now, cost per click, you can see here for We Buy Houses Cash, 31 bucks. This We Buy House is 18, but this next one, 38.54. Now, if we come down here, this one's averaging about $24 per click. So it ranges based upon the area. Say, for example, you're looking to target the entire state of Florida. Your average cost per click is going to be lower than what mine is because I'm targeting maybe a population of 100 to 200,000 people in each individual campaign that I'm running. Now, what sets us apart from the competition when we're running Google Ads? You saw on my screen the average cost per conversion is roughly $340, which means every time someone opts in or gives us a phone call, if no one answers that, we're writing a check for $340 and flushing that down the drain. Now, if that was happening in your business, you would probably get on the phone with these people or at least shoot them a text ASAP. Now, in our business, I respond to these leads within 5 minutes or less to try and convert them. This ultimately leads to us converting 1 out of every 6 deals, or 1 deal for roughly about every $2,100 spent. And if we're doing an average profit, including wholesale deals, including flip properties, of roughly about $19,000, that means we're earning substantially more than what we're spending, and it just takes some commitment to the Google Ads process to respond to these people right away and get them on the phone. And as you notice that most of our keywords are broad match. And in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that broad match keywords are not the most targeted. You might get some crazy search results. And even the Google Ads managers watching this right now, you might be like, this Carter guy, he's absolutely insane for targeting broad match keywords. So with that being said, I did tell you that there's a secret sauce to driving traffic, driving results with your keyword performance. And that secret sauce is a negative keyword list. Now, a negative keyword list is ultimately the searches that you don't want to show up for. So like I had mentioned in the beginning, the Century 21 realtor listing homes that showed up for your cash home buyer keyword, you would mark that as a negative keyword so you don't show up for that. And with our negative keyword list of 5,000 plus searches, we've been able to optimize our campaign to ultimately target broad match keywords, show up on more searches, but drive more conversions in our campaign. And if we look at this over the course of time, let's just say that our average cost per click is roughly about $34 as you saw in our campaign. If we have 5,000 negative keywords, that means that we paid $34 on average for 5,000 searches, so about $117,000 to build up that list. And that is the reason why Google Ads managers can command so much money for managing your ads account, because they have the track record, they have the experience of what not to do. Now, in hopes of keeping the video on the shorter side, please hit the subscribe and like button if you enjoyed this content. If you want to watch more, I drop new content every week on generating motivated seller leads from online lead gen methods. And if you have any questions on Google Ads or Facebook ads or on YouTube ads or Bing ads, shoot me an email, carter@carterppc.com. I look forward to connecting with you soon. I wish you the ultimate success, and go buy yourself some real estate.